Juggernaut broke. Steering broke after we took it for a test drive. It was a really fun 10-minute test drive, and yeah, that didn't happen. So towed it, got it back in the shop, which that was a huge pain in the ass because it's freaking heavy. When I tell you it's heavy, that thing's 20,000 pounds. Yeah, I was way off on the math there, but so we put it in the shop. That was hell. Went home, grabbed a shower, fresh clothes, right? Got out 30 minutes later. 30 freaking minutes later, we're gonna blow it on the trailer because the YJ, the Jeep, you can't pull it so far, so all the weight's on the back axle. So probably the other one's gonna blow out here in a minute. Made it 30 minutes, so like, yeah, this is me now. That's it. I give up. I'm gonna buy a Camry.
The tire blew off? Where you at?
I'm in hell, bro. I'm in hell. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
That's what I told him, man. He said he got to make it.
Yeah, nah. Turn around and go home, man. This is a sign.
I can't stop. This is a test from God, bro.
I think it's a different.
Hey, do you think if I turn my red and blues on the Caprice, it'll be all right?
Yeah, you'll be all right.
He's lying right now.
It's an emergency.
said it can't get any worse.
It can't.
Appreciate that. Appreciate good looking out, bro. Good looking out.
Yo, how can the tire guy have black tire?
That's what Mike said.
Bro.
Mike said that. I don't think it's gonna hold air. bro.
I said don't even test drive it. Just get on the highway.
That's wild.
If you didn't test drive it, you wouldn't have hit that big bump and it wouldn't have snapped.
I would just snapped on the highway.
No, it wouldn't have snapped. It was smooth roads, smooth sailing.
That's not how that works, bro.
Three days later.
Thing sounds super quiet right now. What the heck?
There's too much noise already.
You would think it bouncing off the thing it would echo more.
What the hell? Bro, don't jump on it. Jump on it. Whose car is that? My car. Your car? That's crazy. Oh my god. Okay, look at me and then back up off me so you can see that there's nothing left here. Okay, no, oh no, yeah, that's red block. Sorry. What's up?
I thought you wanted that.
What's up, Mad Maxers? So, no. As you can see, look at all this room. The Juggernaut's gone. No, just kidding. We drove it. Right? We finally drove it. As you saw, there was a couple of little clips online. This thing is freaking nasty. Okay, this thing sounds sick. And all you guys saying, oh man, the exhaust is creating too much pressure from going towards the wind. Hey, y'all need to go back to physical science class. Like, that's crazy. This thing sounds disgusting. And the amount of flow this thing has, that has 9 inches of flow just from the exhaust and 6 inches into the motor. it has flow. Come over here. Come check this thing out. So this thing just sounds dope. When it's coming down the road, you hear it a mile away, and it's fast. It gets down. Like we delete weight loss surgery. We didn't delete any EPA stuff. That's crazy. So as you can see, we got doors. Look at these. Look at these doors. They're stout. All right. Look at this stuff. That may or may not be bulletproof. It just depends on who's asking. Look at that. How solid that freaking closes. And we did this right here, so it's still armored all the way through. And we have a little cover that comes right here. That's not great. It's freaking beefy. So the next part we're gonna do is this right here, and then the bottom of the doors, and then the top of the doors. And then we have something it's pretty badass for the windows. So it's gonna cover the full window, and it's gonna flip down. It's gonna have little latches, little bullet hinges, and it's gonna flip down. It's gonna be pretty sick. So we drove it for about 10 minutes hard, trying to see if anything would break before we were gonna try to drive it to Nashville to Whistlin Diesel's little event. But after 10 minutes of driving it, the drag link assembly going to the axle, it decided it didn't like the 46-inch tires. So it snapped. Sheared the bolt right off. So right now we have no steering. The way we got this in was really questionable. The way we towed this was really questionable. It's hard to tow something when the damn truck you're trying to tow is bigger than the tow truck. I'm happy where we got on the truck. Like, we actually bent the tailgate just putting the roof on because it was just so freaking heavy. Yeah, the roof is, we plated it all the way through. I think it's like 1/4 to 1/2 inch steel now all the way around. Yeah, we overdid it and we're like, okay, this is really cool, man. How are we going to put this up on the truck? So it took about 6 of us. And then after we got it on there, it was like, oh, awesome, we made it, we did it. And then we tried to shut the tailgate and yeah, we bent it a lot. So we need a new tailgate. Anyways, so now the next step of the juggernaut is we gotta do the tailgates, we gotta do some crazy tail lights, and we gotta do a new bumper. Perfect landing. The Harbor Freight Pittsburgh chairs are worth $32. They're worth $32. But they didn't pay for this video! No free sponsorships! I think that was an overreaction. I think I overreacted on that one. I haven't drank any water today. I'm not a perfect person. I never knew. I never meant to hurt you. So the next step is designing the rear bumper. I'm thinking like a plow style, like the rear, like the front, but I don't know yet. So we're still it works best when you just start welding a bunch of stuff to it and then just go with the flow instead of trying to like design it and try to put it. It's more fun that way too. Tailgate, we're just gonna make it super boxy. We might make a giant like plated piece that you see like the Death Race movie. That'd be pretty cool. And then we have to move this way down here to tow it because that's just way too high. Or we'll put some stability brackets or something in there. And then we have to put the tire carrier up there still. And then we have the, come on. Bro, come on. I gotta show you stuff. The fuel tank. So I gotta put the fuel tank in, stuff that in the back of there, and then we put the tire carrier. And actually I had to get shocks off of a Jeep Gladiator. There we go. I had to get 2 shocks out of those for the actual carrier for the spare. So that way it won't be so hard flipping up and down. And we actually have a crane for the spare and everything else. So it was like, oh man, how are you gonna pick that up and put that spare on? It's gonna be so heavy. Crane. This is gonna hook up into the kingpin, right in the back of the bed, and then this is gonna mount on top of there. We'll weld it with a bunch of trusses, little winch, little hook on the winch action, and this rotates. So we can do some like Mad Max Road War type stuff, hook onto a little car, drag it around, all that good stuff. Just for movie purposes, not real life stuff. Ish, maybe, I don't know. Seems really fun. More energy, more passion.
More footwork.
The next step is, is this a box? You want to get inside it? Because that's literally what's going to happen. If you keep talking, and I'm trying to do a freaking video. Stand right here. No, for real. Stand right here. Stand right here. No, more to the left. One left here. That's good. No move. Cold start. Not gonna lie, we need to reinforce the hinges on the doors because they don't like. I think we added
100 pounds.
Not so easily. It's like 200 pounds a plate. But safety first. Does that look awkward?
A little bit.
I thought